Hi all, welcome to the completed marquee matchups for the 20th of February. 4 routes as always. We only nailed one. They seem to just be really picking out of a hat these days, which is a bit of an annoyance, but still we had a slight idea of they would pick an EPL route, but we got the wrong one and we got the big sheet to straight nonetheless. So if you can smash likes, we also sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G's a Legend. All links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. So Rangers, Hearts, Liverpool, West Ham, Sevilla, Atletico and big sheet to Fenerbahce. But the rewards aren't great, but honestly if you're going to do them there is plenty easy ways to do it. The first way with the Rangers route is fairly straightforward. I've got the whole league for SPFL, so it's not a big deal. I just threw in 2 Rangers players that are 2 bronzes and then just built the Czech league around it. The Czech league is pretty much all fairly cheap, so it was fairly straightforward just to throw in one league. Good thing that a mix of nationalities and ratings, and we were able to do it with relative ease. You can also not have to worry about chemistry either for loyalty. Liverpool route, same applies. 1,000 coins would all set you, but 1,050 coins for the Irish league players, because there's no loyalty requirement for a 25k pack. I would assume you'd have the Liverpool and West Ham players. So in reality, you could be spending very little if you're buying from Bear. But Masuaku, only player that we actually have for loyalty, which is quite odd. I could have sworn like Karius was packed. So 2 down, 2 to go. Sevilla's route, fairly straightforward as well. All Spanish primarily, except for Mercado and Pizarro. If you were to do this route, don't do it yourself if you haven't got the players. You won't get it right on loyalty, and the emphasis really would be if you've got the Spanish players in Sevilla, you can go an all Spanish route and it would be fairly straightforward. It's the 5 goals is the tricky part. Because you've just kind of got to mix up your bronzes and silvers and this, but it actually can be done fairly cheap. But be aware that Spain will probably be the most common route. People will go with that. And Big Sheet is Fenerbahce for the last route. This is not a worthwhile reward for the requirements. If it was a 15k pack at least, I would say it's maybe a bit justifiable. I know it's gold players, but you'd expect a better worthwhile pack. Chachichui I've only thrown in because he's a spare. Otherwise I wouldn't use him up. I'd probably use easily anyone else like Kameni for example, but basically straightforward. If you want to do it yourself, as I said, you can get away with it with loyalty. Just swap obviously Chachichui for a central mid and it'll work no problem. But as always guys, we're not doing any packs these days because we're just storing everything into the club. So hopefully you find this useful. Let me know in the comments down below what you got for your routes, what you got in your packs, and I will catch you all later.